Pleasant good morning, welcome. Focus in Liberia, Dominion TV. We live here at the Transport Ministry, where members of the Transport Ministry, especially workers, are protesting a week, a day, a month, a week right after the ticketing and license sector were turned over to the Liberia Transport Management under the Liberia National Police. Listen to Minister for Transport say, everything is made decision for our minister and say, President Nino Sack, Gecko says, get our minister and chance say, get too powerful when the president says, get the Nino of President says, you know the President says, la gloire belongs de la grace. Can you get la grace for la job says? Quel procès? Can you know the President says? Can you know the minister of says? Quelqu'un a eu appointé un ministre de Jojo, la place là. Il dit mais il faut un ministre de Workers of the Ministry of Transport are staging protests following the turnover of the license and ticketing centers to the Liberia Transport. On the Liberia National Police Department, they believe that about 250 workers at Transport Ministry are about to be cut off from employment So with this, workers are staging protests to call on the president's attention that the decision made by the police RG and hierarchies of government is wrong, and they should recall that decision to bring back the license and ticketing center under the transport ministry, which have been there for several years. That also gives opportunity to Liberians to serve their country.
That's why transport. That's why it's
What do you spell? What we have police officers when you watch something right now. For the past 3 months, they are all a ticket issuing spree. They issue tickets more than ever before in the country. They store your car, they carry you to the capture.
It's wrong. Don't you think the president?
Acceptable.
The last time the president tour of the police RG at the Liberia transport management, don't you think the president is aware of this happening?
I don't want to believe that, because they had told him everything, and we are exposing everything. Because the president that had no, without Baba that had no, will never accept 30% from a foreign company. Why are they doing so? Why is the investment? What have they invested? They haven't invested anything. They open up a CP. You can't collect our money, they say never go back to us. That's what we're experiencing right now. Okay, when you follow up recent, we are experiencing potential for a 20 million, right? Where does the money go? Traffic management, they've been raising revenue. Have they repeated anything to the government? No. Have I given anything to the government?
Thank you.
You were wounded. You got wounded. Why today again is the government not listening? Because you presented a petition to speak on Richard Coon. Is the government not listening?
Since we had the first protest, it was not even a protest. Let's clarify. This was a peaceful walk at the Capitol to petition our representatives, through Representative Coon, to look into this situation. We're not protesting. We walked from here peacefully. But prior to that, we have been having engagement with our management. We decided to meet them to ask them, these are the things we were hearing, what did they have to say about it? They kept assuring us that it was going to be okay, we shouldn't worry, we are covered, and everything else. So in the last meeting, for us to find out that we were not even factored in this quote-unquote concession, we were taking it back. And us as employees decided to go out there and ask the hard questions. This is how you see the employees decide to engage the outside factors instead of our bosses, because our bosses, they're in no position to help us. They themselves need help at the moment. They need help. They're not in any position to help us. They keep assuring us it's going to be all right. So that's why we are here up to now. We have not gotten any redress from national government. We have not gotten any, our bosses will call us, you calm down, they shouldn't see you protesting, you could get charged in the process, you may even be looked at as the bad guys, you slow down, and we will engage the higher ups. And those things that they just talk, they are water under the bridge.
As the contract taking effect.
Okay, so let's go to the contract. Number one, we want to clear to the Liberian people that the concession, this is Liberia is making history to give her driver lesson and her plates as a concession. We are the first country, do your research. All countries around the world keep these things to themselves because it has national security implications. Our government went ahead. This does not start from this government. It started from Ellen. Ellen refused to sign it. It went to George Weah. The company that George Weah signed, it did not have driver lesson and lesson plates. But somebody dubiously played around the document and infused the driver lesson and lesson company in this particular version. On the page 12, if you go there now, we have two contradicting documents because one carries the one that has that the driver lesson and lesson plate were infused in. Another one carries the one that does not have it. But yes, our point. Government said the 265 employees, they are going to work. Your jobs are not at stake. But we are saying no to government. We cannot leave our homes and come here. We cannot come from Broadville. We cannot come from Boston. We cannot come from Deesville. And you tell us to just put our hands between our legs and find Zuma and play checker and take salary from government at the end of the month. This is not why we went to school. This is a technical man. I'm an administrator. We are technicians. All these people you see behind us, they have a function. They were trained. And you tell us, government say you on salary. So why are you agitating? We are agitating one because this deal is illegal. You cannot use the 1970s act to give a concession agreement to a company. If you wanted to use any instrument, you should have used the 86 that would have given the Ministry of Transport the right to sit on the table to be part of the negotiation. But go and look at the agreement. The Ministry of Transport is nowhere part of the agreement. The government of Liberia wrote on the Ministry of Transport, rest in peace. And we are saying the Ministry of Transport is not dead, we are alive, and we're not going to rest in peace.
What is the position of the minister?
I just told you. You see here, you see, no, yeah, excuse. You see the parking lot? Excuse. You see the parking lot? You see the minister's parking lot? They are not, we are here. We are holding the ground. You remember when Eddie was passing over to George Weah? You remember it was the directors that were asked to hold the ground and the transition took place? We are the ones holding the ground. Our ministers, they are in shambles.
Do you think this government will listen? Because the first of March, you met with the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. Do you think this government will listen to the price of the employee here at the Ministry of Transport?
It's our hope. The president said, love Liberia, think Liberia, build Liberia. And almost 300 employees are calling on him to stay by that slogan. If you say we should love Liberia, think Liberia, and build Liberia, and 265 of your employees, government, bona fide employees, people that work over 20 years here, their jobs are being threatened. You talk about you paying people $150. You paying people $110, $125. Then you tell the person, say, just sit down with you, eat the money. That's not what we want. We want to work.
So while Ohio doesn't listen or reverse this decision, will you continue to protest?
Yes, we are hopeful. The job worker we know will listen. He will listen. He has no obligation but to listen to his people. He's the leader of his people. We don't have a kingship yet. This is a democracy. Yes. And by a democracy process, the president is elected by his people. And if you cannot listen to the people, then we will call you king. We want to believe that there are invisible hands that did not give the president a fight. Yes. We are not going to speculate here. Because you know why? If they were earnest, if they were sincere, they would have placed all of the cards on the tables and the Ministry of Transport would have been part of the negotiation. Yes. We cannot be the statutory entity responsible for giving every transport-related issue in the country and you zero us out of the country. Why were you left out? Because they did not want us to be a part because they have hidden motives. And these are the motives for which we are standing in the room.
When did you get to know? That clause on page 12, you talk about the agreement. Don't you think the president...
We're not assumed that what we also have for the president to come tell here, well, he's not aware.
So what has been the response of the speaker?
I said when we went with all that blood and everything, we went at the Capitol, Speaker Kuhn was quote-unquote anonymous enough to let a petition go on the floor. They summoned us, we appeared 2-3 days later. The police director was in that meeting, and everybody else was in that meeting. But the main principal people, the traffic management, no regards to the government of Liberia, no regard to the hostage, they did not even respond to the letter. It was attested that they did receive the letter. There were no show in the conference. Police director said, yeah, excuse me, I gotta go prepare for the conference. Matter of fact, I'm not party to this thing here that the Justice Ministry signed it. Minister of Transport said, I was saying we're not party to it. As you can see, I, as the Minister of Transport, my signature is not here. So we, the aggrieved employees, were left in limo, was sitting on the table and was deciding who won't go and who won't stay. And the chairman for the formula told them, your people crying. And you're talking about you're running away. You can run away from this. So they're trying to kill the petition already. But I know Joe Boyka, President Boyka, your people calling on you. Those people that went in the poo-poo water. Yeah, you see that man? Jasper went. Staunch United Party man, you can't tell him nothing. He was hungry in the building for years. He refused to sell himself. He stood up. When people were cowering in and out, he stood firm. Like many other people here.
Madam. Concessions are not done behind the president. Why are you blaming?
This is the step. What else? We don't have guns. We're not going to grab the convoy and be doing things out of the way.
Concessions.
This is the only thing the Constitution gave us.
What did the Ministry of Justice? What did the Ministry of Justice tell you?
Just White, welcome to Spoon. You listen to the spokesperson of the employee, and what do you have to say?
You listen to the spokespersons of the employee at the Ministry of Transport, where they are stationed a peaceful protest, calling on the government of Liberia to revert decisions made by turning over the license and ticketing centers to the Liberia Transport Management, honoring the Liberian National Police. Well, we're going to wind down. Thank you for following us.